Pakistan has officially handed over management control of its national carrier, marking a historic milestone in the country's economic reform programme. The control of the national flag carrier has been transferred to an investor consortium led by Arif Habib Corporation in a deal valued at $645 million. This breakthrough is now setting the stage for an even broader IMF-backed privatisation push across the entire economy. Islamabad is now aiming to replicate this model in the power sector, where officials are already processing expressions of interest from major electricity distribution companies. We spoke exclusively with Pakistan's Privatisation Minister Muhammad Ali about how this PIA closure sets the stage for what's ahead.
For the last 20 years, we have been talking about privatization. Every government has talked about it, but it was not successful. Transactions were not happening. And we actually picked up Pakistan International Airlines because this was probably the most difficult transaction to execute. It was not just finding investors. It was very complex. It required a lot of balance sheet restructuring. There were huge losses which needed to be carved out. We had to demerge and split the organization. We had to structure the transaction in a very complex manner, in a very unique and creative sort of manner. We had to structure it in a way that part of the proceeds will come to the government and the major part of the proceeds will go into the entity. We had to get a lot of parliamentary approvals. All the political parties had to support. So there were lots and lots of aspects which made this transaction in the past very difficult. And we crossed all the hurdles. The bidding took place in December. It was very transparent bidding. The bidding was telecast live on television. The whole nation saw it, the whole world saw it, completely transparent. So Pakistan International Airlines privatization has given the message that the government is clear in its thought, government has the resolve, has the commitment, and the transparency will be there. There will be no favoritism, and it will not be there. Whoever gives us the best terms, best deal, whoever is the best buyer will get the transactions. Because we don't want investors to come, spend their time and money, and then be at the mercy of some favoritism sort of decisions. So it will be completely transparent. It's a very clear direction from the Prime Minister that every privatization will be telecast live and it will be transparent. So I think all of those aspects are there. However, now we are seeing a lot of interest from the regional investors at the moment. We have not really gone to Europe and America, but within the region, within Asia, Middle East, North Africa, we are seeing interest in Pakistan's privatization program. And frankly, in any country's journey, economic journey, it's a gradual, incremental improvement. And that's what we are seeing happen in our privatization program already. Besides the distribution sector, we are working on 3 airports, Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad. We are giving them on a long-term outsourcing contract. And Karachi and Lahore, the 2 airports require massive investment for expansion, around $500 million each. And so we're doing that. We are also privatizing the largest life insurance company, State Life Insurance. That's a big asset with huge asset base, especially in real estate. We are privatizing one of the reinsurance companies also. So this is like the highest priority items at the moment. We have an agriculture bank, a mortgage housing finance bank. Those are also on the list. And I think there's a big potential in the public-private partnership projects. In the past, a lot of these projects were funded by the government's development fund. But going forward, we want to mobilize private capital to create this infrastructure which the country needs. I mean, if you compare Pakistan's infrastructure with Turkey's, we are way behind. There's a lot we need to do. And unless we fix our motorways, our railways, our ports, it will be very difficult to achieve the economic growth which is needed for a country of 250 million people. So going forward, over the next few years, I'm seeing that privatization program will continue, seeing more companies being added, and public-private partnership will see a lot of sectors and a lot of projects which will be new to this, into this space for the country.